Mark Agnifilo made a pretty strong and compelling bail application argument too. Obviously, we don't know if Sean Combs is going to be released today, possibly pending sentencing for the counts that he was found guilty on, but we'll see once those letters come in later this afternoon and we hear arguments from both sides. But the fan will tell you, Chris, they're very happy, even with two of the counts coming back as guilty.
Yeah, and with just how concerned it seemed that Sean Combs was yesterday for the partial verdict, to then have this unanimous verdict and what he was found not guilty of. She took this way too personally.
I'll find her video in a second. Do y'all want to go over to Tisa Tales? We can. She's so dramatic. She's so dramatic. I love her. We'll go find Tisa Tales video real quick. Her live.
And Law and Crime CEO and founder Dan Abrams. Dan, thank you for.
She got a heart for people. That's where
taking the time to be with us. What is your reaction? Especially on this count one racketeering conspiracy. Sean Combs not guilty.
Look, this is a win for Sean Combs.
She got a heart for justice. Oh, she's not live? Okay.
You look at this case. There was
you were saying speculatively. Okay, I got you. I thought you were saying she's live right now. Oh no, she is live right now, actually. She is. She's live right now. I'm surprised they didn't find him for this RICO with 2 counts of transportation. You'd think that would be like ding, but I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go to Tisa Tales and see what's popping. If it bleeds, it leads.
35 years, I have never felt like this.
I'm gonna go back and start her live from the beginning, guys. It's just 10 minutes ago when she started. It's an emotional day in America, honey. I know Iran ain't got to worry about us sending him over to get that oil now. Well, now he can, huh? Can somebody help me find the spelling for Christina Karam's name? If you don't mind. While this is refreshing.
There has been Judgment Day, and the jury has found Sean Diddy Combs.
I'm gonna pause it so it can load a little bit. My heart just got
not
heavy. Thank
guilty.
you.
We're gonna talk about what this means. We're gonna talk about what happened. We're going to talk about what the government said, and we're gonna talk about the way I feel that jury has failed us. I feel like the jury failed us. I feel like we stepped back 20 years. I feel like they sent a message
I think so too.
About what they care about.
Horrible precedent.
Celebrity, money, power, influence, flunkies. I feel like this is a travesty.
Because Brendan never got fired.
I know that there are a lot of
Brendan never got fired.
Are celebrating, but they're not even celebrating for Diddy. They're celebrating that wealth, that depravity, that violence could live another day. They're celebrating that they're idle, that in their beds while they sit there and wonder why their lives turned out, that they're idle, someone they hope for, they aspire to be. Someone that as he gets not guilty, he's not even going to say 2 words to these people. They are celebrating the fact that the man, the myth, the legend, someone that they looked up to, that their idol was set free. You guys, let's get into this. First of all, I do want to say I feel for all the victims that came forward, and I feel for all the victims that actually came forward and testified, that put their lives, that shared the most humiliating parts of their life to be picked apart, to be mocked, to be laughed at. In the closing arguments, while the jury was sitting there giggling, while Mark Agnifilo was saying Cassie's gangster and she could take 2 or 3 people. And my heart goes out to the victims.
Christina Karam doesn't have any federal charges or anything yet.
Out to the future
She's just been included
that saw what happened,
that saw
defended money and
in
power
cases against Combs.
And my heart goes out to those people that put themselves on the line only to get this. People are cheering for someone they didn't even know.
There was
People
an injustice
are cheering
today.
at the fact that someone that they would never let their daughter, their sister, their mother, their father, their brother, their friend be treated like that. But again, it is what it is. But for the maximum sentence, which carries 20 years, the judge is charged with sentencing. There's a chance that he could be out on probation. Now, I'm going to take you into the courtroom. What happened? Of course, listen, looking back. So I know what you guys are thinking. What happened? Because I am in shock. You found the prostitution, but that's because there was no way you could get around it. You found the prosecution.
My heart goes out to them too.
You found the prostitution because there was no way to get around it. But for everything else, the arson, the kidnapping, the beatings, you found that this man wasn't guilty. This puts everything else in the holdouts. The holdouts, they were the ones fighting the good fight. They were the ones that said, no, I think he's guilty of something. But at the end, they went with the group. What is this said? A jury of between 40-year-olds and 71-year-olds, and they came back and they delivered their view of the world. But when you look at it, their view of the world is why the world looks like it is. It's why the world looks like it does. It's why
cash rules everything around me.
Monsters can still move forward.
She be doing too much.
They literally use their better judgment.
She's a blogger. She's not a journalist, so she gets emotionally connected to these cases.
Victims of SA. Ask yourself why sex trafficking has not been eradicated. This is the reason why. Ask yourself why victims don't come forward, and ask yourself, right?
We just want to get your reaction. You said he was going to prison, might be coming home. Just want to get your reaction. What do you think about the reason?
I think that much like you, the jury very ignorant, acted ignorantly, and have to. No, I'm saying the way you came up on me is ignorant.
Okay, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, baby, here
you see her doing a live.
I think I'm on live right now.
Stay focused,
Worry about
Tisa.
your little channel, sweetie. What's that?
Stay focused.
Diddy is still not gonna let you suck his dick, baby.
Stay focused. Stay professional.
He's gone for 20.
I just told y'all she was a blogger, not a journalist, right? I just told y'all she takes these cases way too personally. She doesn't disconnect from them. She cries tears over them. That's the difference between a blogger and a journalist. So please don't take any of her behavior right now to be the standard, because it's not, okay? Would you spectate?
Baby, your channel's not doing a good job.
She's being kind of unprofessional right now.
Anyway, right? Anyway, here we go. Right?
That was a very unprofessional. I'm going to give my 2 cents on that. I'm going to break that down.
Hey, what's up, right? People acting like I'm the prosecution, but baby, they can bring the smoke.
Shh, that was not right. That was not the way that should be done. If somebody interrupts you doing your broadcast and asks you for a response, you could either say no comment, or you could say, here's my number. You can reach out to me later. I'm in the middle of a broadcast right now. For her to judge that man's channel, who says what a person's channel is doing good or not? Because my channel has less views or less subscribers than yours, that means my channel's not doing good. Diddy's not gonna let you suck his dick. I mean, like, come on, Tisa. You were just on ABC News a week ago. You were on Nancy Grace. Come on. You can't do that. You can't do that. You just got elevated to a certain level, and people are reaching out to you for your opinion about something that you have no expertise in. You got to see the grace in that and operate accordingly. That was unprofessional. That was I thought it was really ignorant for somebody to interrupt her too, but that's what happens. You're in the street. Somebody's asking for your opinion. Either give your opinion or don't. But to go into all that catty behavior and professional bad talking somebody, and it just makes you look really bad. It makes you look really unprofessional. It makes you look really arrogant. Your channel's not doing good, honey. Fuck you. I mean, you never know where somebody will be tomorrow. What Glorilla say? Shit, something about I don't give a fuck about credit. I could be rich tomorrow. You never know where a person is going. 3 weeks ago, you weren't on ABC News, and you have reported false news about this story over and over again. So just chill the fuck out and stay on your live.
They want. They act like I'm the prostitute. So anyway, you guys, listen. listen, what does it say? Do you see the things that I actually just put up with? These people are
She could have got punched in the mouth over that shit.
This man literally came up because this man literally came up and tried to cause a scene because his idol, someone he's never met or known.
Thank you, Jim,
again,
for
the
telling me that.
level of ignorance that is in Diddy supporters, the fact that they're saying I lied on Diddy by reading court documents, I lied on Diddy by what was going on, I lied on Diddy. This is the supporters they have, and this is the world that we live in. This is the world that we live in.
Okay, get over it and get back to your report, honey.
Listen, this is the world. Baby, I am securityed up.
Stay focused.
On all corners. Don't worry. I'm fine. All right, so let's get into what actually happened, okay? They have a verdict on all counts. So
Jaguar Wright is actually included in a lot of P. Diddy. I shouldn't say a lot. I say two of P. Diddy's cases. His lawsuits. Jaguar Wright's been named as a defendant. You know, Brian McKnight is suing her right now. Christina Karam was named in 2 of Diddy's cases as a defendant as well. And that's all I have to share about that at this time. Go ahead. Show your ass. Show us who you really are.
Now, this turned out to be what
hey, Amanda, you right on time,
was doing, okay?
Girl.
Somebody tweeted that this tells me there's a strong chance that the jury has found him not guilty on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5 because if they found him guilty on those, number 1 would be easy, okay? So let's get in this, right? They said it never made sense that he was guilty. People said that it never made sense that he was guilty of sex trafficking. Then they split on RICO. He would have been automatically guilty of RICO if he had trafficked the 2 women. But yeah, listen, here's where I think things might have went wrong. The jury selection, okay? It should have been younger people on that jury and way more
I'm
going
to jump out of here because there's a lot of conjecture. I don't really like to bring you guys conjecture. I could do that myself. I really would prefer to bring you guys news. And she kind of turned me off in that moment. I don't really sit well with people who don't know how to maintain their professionalism. I mean, and if you're getting paid to do what you do, you know, you got to, to a certain degree, hold a certain standard, and I have to hold the standard. I get paid to do what I do. I'm getting paid to sit right here in front of you, so there's a certain standard I have to hold. And as you guys have heard me say many times, my professors taught us in broadcast school that you report the news, you don't become the news, okay? So that's why all this background tea I shared with you guys in this rewatch of last night's Black Funeral breakdown, all this background information I'm sharing with you 2 years after these things happened, because I don't become the news, I report the news. Girl, what is she fussing about? She mad because Diddy got off. I'm just an observer. I can be disappointed, but I can't get all emotional about it. I can't. I mean, these aren't my decisions. I wasn't on the jury. I wasn't asked to be, you know. People can get mad, but they would be mad on a personal level, not a professional level. Hold on one second. Thank you. All right, let's go back to Law and Crime. So